In this activity, we're going to add a button switch to the LED circuit we made in Activity 6. To get this activity and others in the Level 1 Electronics series, visit jb.works and type the TMT code shown at the bottom of the screen at the search prompt, and there you'll be able to access this and all of the other activities. In Activity 6, we created a simple LED circuit and the LED was turned on all of the time. In this activity, we're going to modify it so that when you push a button, the LED will turn on. For this activity, you're going to need a fully charged JackBord, JackBord top, and 7 short female-female jumper wires. Right, let's get this built. So first of all, we take the top, put it on top of the JackBord. I'm just going to quickly get the power connected because all electronic circuits need power. No matter how good you are, you're not going to get anything going if you don't have power. And Activity 5 covers how to connect the power to the JackBord, so I'm not going to bother describing it. I'm just going to do it. Okay, so I'm going to get the circuit to where it was in Activity 6. So we had the first jumper goes to a resistor, second jumper goes from the other side of the resistor to our LED, which in this case is going to be the white one, and then finally from the ground of the LED into the ground up here on the JackBord. So if I turn the JackBord on, the LED will turn on and it will just be on the whole time. So now let's look at the circuit that we're going to produce and then we'll build it. This is the circuit diagram that we're going to build. So the first thing I've done is, if you look, there are numbers in circles. So number 1 corresponds with our first connection, which is 3 volts. Then number 2 is the first jumper wire, and that goes to here, and so on. So essentially we've got 3 volts, first jumper wire, the button, which is this down here, number 3, our second jumper wire, which is number 4, the white one, and that comes down to a 1K resistor, which is right here, number 5. That's a 1K resistor. Then we're coming down to the next jumper wire, which is this one, and that goes to our LED here. And then we have our LED, which is the white one, and that's this guy here. And then finally we have our last jumper wire, which goes from the negative of the LED to ground, which is number 8. And then finally number 9 is the ground itself. So this is the circuit diagram on this side, and this is how it looks on the JackBord itself. Okay, now that we know how the circuit works, this is the original one and you can see the LEDs on. So to add the switch, I'm going to disconnect this wire from the power, and this goes into pin 2 of button 1. And then I'm going to take a new jumper wire and go from the power into the other side, or pin 1 of button 1. So now I've got the power line being interrupted by this button, and the rest of the circuit's the same. So now if I press the button, the LED turns on. So this is the simple LED circuit from Activity 6 with the addition of a button to turn the LED on and off. For more information, visit jb.works.